Just kind of looking back to yesterday's performance, do you feel like that was the best performance of the season for you guys, or one of?
Yeah, that's up there. Definitely probably the most all-encompassing game we've had in the last month. So it was good signs. We checked well, finished our chances. Special teams were good, so gotta keep that up.
What do you the streak you guys are on right now? Just in terms of the confidence of the squad, do you feel like the confidence is kind of rising, I guess, if you will, with each win here?
Yeah, I think obviously with our group, we have a strong belief in the guys in our room and in our team. But when you can string some wins together, it just adds to that.
Yeah, when this homestand started, people are thinking, 7 points might be great, 8 points would be outstanding. Here you are in a position to run the table. Has something clicked, do you feel, in the last little bit, the way the team is going, or is slowly building toward this?
Yeah, obviously we're a month in now, so with the new staff and the system's a little bit different. So we're playing to our strengths. There's a better understanding where guys are going to be on the ice, and the adjustments that we've made have paid dividends to this point. And I think for us, it's good to have the games that we've had so far on this homestand. We want to finish off the right way.
Does it mean anything to you guys as a team to make sort of a statement heading into the trade deadline? Like, your GM is always going to try and make you better heading into the stretch and into the playoffs. But have you guys maybe made a statement here that this team might be better than a lot of people thought it is?
Yeah, I think Kenny obviously even through the lows, he's said that he's believed in us as a group, and means a lot. And for us as players to be able to go out there and kind of reciprocate that belief, and now put them in a position where we feel like we have a really good team with a really good opportunity here. So we just got to keep playing, and he'll do what he does.
Hey, Darnell. Earlier this season, you guys had a 6-game homestand, and you guys lost the first 5, but you got a chance to go 5-5 on this homestand. Can you maybe contrast taking advantage of this homestand and the one that didn't go as well earlier in the year?
No, I couldn't even remember back to that homestand, to be honest. Kind of parking in the past, living the moment. So this homestand's been good. Like I said, though, you want to finish on the right foot. We played some really good teams, teams that are hungry to come in here, play fast paces, and checked well and done all the things you need to do to win. We're not satisfied with just the four wins. We want to make sure that we cap off the right way tomorrow afternoon.
And on a bit of a different note, Devon Shores scored a few lately, and he's had an addition to the family, which you had obviously last May, right when the season ended. I don't know if the guys with newborns, do they trade dad stories or talk about that experience at all?
Yeah, for sure. I think Shores, he would ask a lot of questions before he had a kid. What's to expect, and you tell him what to expect. And like anyone who's been through that change before, no matter what anyone tells you, you're not really prepared for it. And he's obviously Jamie's brought him some great luck. So it's been fun to obviously see him evolve as a parent and go through a lot of the experiences that a few of us have just gone through a few months ago. And then obviously he's carrying it onto the ice and playing so well for us.
Darnell, just over here to your right. Obviously, points only tell a part of the story, but on Tuesday you had 15 players get in the point column. Yesterday you had 11. Can you just talk about the contributions throughout the entire lineup and how pivotal that is for you guys down the stretch? Yeah,
to be able to contribute, we have 21 games, 20 games, whatever it is left, and these are moments in the season where you play against teams. Everyone knows what to expect. Everyone knows what's coming. So you got to contribute throughout the lineup. And I mean, we have people that play on all lines that can contribute in different ways. Not just points. Guys are checking hard, blocking shots, winning their battles. You have to bring that to a whole nother level this time of the year. And yeah, the points are fun and all, but the way that the guys are battling and checking and committing in that department has also been great.
Your team has faced some adversity in terms of the scheduling, injuries, and you guys are in the thick of the playoff race. So it's easy to look at the big picture, but your head coach has really honed in on focusing on the day-to-day. Do you feel like your group has more tunnel vision, is more focused on the task at hand for each day, whether it's a practice or a game day?
Yeah, it's been our focus here to to make sure that we're improving, whether it's a practice day, game day, and where we're playing. So yeah, he's the focus on the day to day, and kind of just getting rid of all the outside noise and all the outside, when I say outside noise, more so the games going on within the division outside of what we can control. We're just controlling what we can control, and that's how you have success. You can't focus on anything else.
Darnell, I know, the leadership core, yourself, Connor, Leon, something that you guys say that you respect about Ken Holland is that he comes to you and seeks your advice and is a kind of a consensus builder. I wonder how much of that has been happening now as the trade deadline approaches, and maybe what's kind of the message or the tenor of those conversations?
Yeah, no, I think Kenny just likes to get a feel of the room, a feel of the team from our perspective as well. And I mean, it doesn't obviously. I'm sure some of our thoughts or how we feel definitely goes into it. But he's been around this game for so long and seen so many different configurations of rosters and ways to win. He's been part of a few cup winning teams, so he knows what it takes and has a great eye for the game. So he's definitely, he always has an open door and an open ear to us in the room. But at the same time, as a player, it's exciting to see what he can do to help add to the team.
You've had the opportunity to play with a bunch of different guys this year, and recently it's been Cody Ceci. I just kind of wonder how you felt that pairing has gone and how your games kind of mesh with each other.
Yeah, it's been fun to play with Cease. He's so reliable. He's always in the right spots, competes hard, wins his battles. So as a D partner, it's always fun when you can look over and know that guy's going to be, just battling his tail off and always in the right spots and making the right plays. And we have a lot of great guys to play with on our team and in our D core. And Cease is he's played great for us so far. So it's been fun to team up with him and play together.
Darnell, your team, you've been up and down all year. Now you guys seem to look like you're finding yourselves, like you're finding identity, and you're starting to play the same way every night. And you got guys coming back from injury. With the trade deadline coming, some teams look to add players, to put them over the top. Is this team about adding players, or is it about maybe finding what you got and continuing to, build the identity that you're building right now?
Yeah, I think if you look around the league, no matter how good your team is, there's always, I always feel like there could be some tweaks. I don't know if that's the route we go, but it's great to know the way our team can play with the guys that aren't even in the lineup. Haven't had really a full lineup for almost months now. It always feels like there's 2 or 3 guys out. So to be starting to get healthy, knock on wood, and putting the roster together, there's a lot of confidence. We have a lot of really good hockey players that know how to play the game and play the game the right way. So it'll be fun to have a full lineup and be able to see what we can do.
You guys have scored first about half the time under Jay, and we all know that was a huge issue for the first however many games of the year. Is it, does the luck just finally turn? Does Jay Woodcroft coach you guys out of that? Did the players do something? How did that change?
I'm sure it's a combination of everything. Our system is that we're playing with now. We're playing with a lot of pace, checking hard. Guys are committed to it. So you're trying to limit the grade A chances that you give up early in the game, and I think that's been the focus. And all of a sudden, you're 10 minutes into a game, and you have the opportunity to maybe capitalize on one of your chances. And there's luck that goes into that too. Like there's a combination of everything that comes together. Goalies have made some huge saves as well. So. Everything's starting to come together. There's still a lot of work to do, a lot of hockey to be played, and it's just fun to be in the fight for a playoff spot.
Darnell, now that it's been 5 weeks, is there something, an ingredient that Dave Manson has brought to the group that you could articulate?
Obviously I think some of the younger guys have played with Dave in Bakersfield, so they have that I don't know, the relationship from down there, and he's seen them grow. And for us that have been around here and have been in the league and haven't played with him in Bakersfield, his eye for the game, and he's played in the NHL. He's played in roles. I mean, when everyone asks about like Dave Manson, everyone always says like back in the day, I didn't follow him. I wasn't born yet, but. He could do everything, he could play hard, he could fight, he could contribute offensively, and so he has an eye for all the aspects of the game as a defenseman, and it's been great kind of just pick his mind. He's never he's never trying to force too much on you, but he gives you some nuances to the game, some areas that you can clean up, and that the constant communication he has going with the guys, I think everyone really appreciates it.
I was wondering whether there might be a natural connection with you, because in talking with you over the years, you pride yourself on kind of being that same type of guy, a guy who can take care of the rough stuff when necessary, can contribute offensively, and can be a shutdown guy. Is there maybe a connection that's forged there?
Yeah, I think he definitely understands. Just the conversation we have, he definitely understands what I'm trying to add, what I'm trying to contribute each and every night. And like I said, he's just a really good communicator and really good at pointing out details within the game to pick up. As nothing is earth-shattering, but just little details within your game to continue to clean it up. And as you clean up little things, those things build into bigger aspects of your game.